everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of StillHearth. Last session, you all got to party. You had a leisurely, or perhaps less leisurely, depending on how you look at it, time at the Vidre party spots. Well, some of you did. Others of you grew uncomfortable with the general air of party, Ruby and Agni, and left to the Rose family estate, where you were met with Aston Rose, a kind and affable man who invited his daughter in immediately, was incredibly pleased to see her, and started to bake lasagna. Seeing that your companion was gone, you all rushed to find her after Eris cast a sending to find out that she was indeed home.
It was Idony's idea.
I'm really mad I didn't think of the name Aston for something first. It's so good.
Also, like, comment, subscribe, and join our Patreon. Continue, please.
That's true. You snooze, you lose. Now, you regrouped with your companion, and because of Eris's general anxiety about being in the Rose estate, took them outside to calm down a bit on the balcony, where the doors locked, the curtains closed, and Sice Rose arrived. Though nothing so ominous as you first believed, Sice almost immediately let you all back inside so long as you would promise to hear her out. After that agreement was made and Zimmer did not jump off the balcony into the snowy night,
They definitely thought about it.
that is where we are going to start our session. Sice Rose stands in front of you and gestures for you all to take a seat. Now, as I said, we're going to start with a story. When I was younger, I noticed that, the world seemed disjointed. People treated people like me as monsters, as other, and I always felt like that wasn't fair. Now here's the thing with people, they don't change, no. The collective conscious does not change. The zeitgeist does not change. Not simply. Not because of one person. Not because of a group of people. It simply does not, because the mass hysteria overwhelms any sense that people might have. Once people believe something en masse, it is incredibly difficult to dissuade them. I ask you this. Is it so wrong to want to be a person? Is it so wrong to want your daughter to be seen as a person, your children, to make a world where people like you and people like the ones you love could be people? I think not. Now, I've noticed this disparity, and of course it's gotten better. Of course I've noticed it getting better, and I'm pleased. I'm so pleased. But there are still those few who would believe that this little... Oh, and that's where so many of us are divided, even internally. Gift, curse, something else. I find it just a biological marker. But those, like me, like us, well, we just need things to survive. And of course there are accidents. There are accidents with all things. A weapon is only a weapon when you wield it. A knife can be used in the kitchen to create just as much as it can be to gut someone. And yet we are still controlled. We are still regulated. We are put into haven cities and told to smile because it's better. But why is the world not a haven? And as I said, we could make it one, couldn't we? If we just had the power to do so, the power to change the minds of those who are hurtful and malevolent. Just because a person's a person. Now, is that wrong to want that? And yes, I have good intentions, and the path may be paved with a bit of blood. But the positive impact, a bit of strife for centuries of tranquility and peace, prosperity. Is that so wrong? You may ask questions.
How have you been?
I've been so good. How have you been, darling?
It's been nice.
Right.
I made friends.
You did make friends.
These are who I was telling you about.
Friends.
Mhm.
Yes. I've made some friends as well.
That I did hear about. Oh, okay, good to know. Yeah, your friend was a little scary.
Well, yes. She also has moderate intentions. We are aligned in many things. Of course, obviously, we have similar intentions when it comes to moderating bias and all of that. But, you know, there are different ways to go about things. Ideologically, in the way we go about things, we do disagree sometimes. But you know how it is. She did not bite you, did she? You bit her?
I bit her, but she did try to kill him.
Well, that was not technically breaking a rule. So I did scold her lightly for it, but she didn't break a rule. We had rules established. She didn't technically break that one. We didn't know. Sorry.
But now it's okay to not hurt him?
Well, yes, actually. She's quite pleased with him being alive and all of that. So glad you're okay.
So, like, what's the opinion, forgive me for asking,
Of course.
on the treatment of her own son?
Unfortunately, Athonides is an incredibly valuable asset that I don't really get an opinion on that one because it's her son, and I cannot really dictate how she treats her son. I've expressed my opinions on it. Don't get me wrong. I've expressed my opinions on it.
Which are?
I feel as though that perhaps if she just let him work independently and explained her perspective, which I'm trying to do now, he might be a bit more amenable to our ideas. But instead, mind control. It's ridiculous. She relies so much on magic. She just doesn't know how to talk to... Sorry. You were asking?
What if he doesn't want to be a part of it?
Well, where is he? Did you kill him? Because he's gone. Is he dead?
He's taken care of.
Right. Okay. I was just gonna be so mad.
Well, we were mad.
I know. Okay, so he's dead. Tell me he's dead.
Yeah.
He's dead. So I will be able to deliver that information to her.
Athonides, as you knew him, is dead.
Just say he's dead. It's
He's
easier.
dead.
Thank you.
I just have never said the full name. That was fun.
Sorry, no,
Say his
bad.
name.
Oh. Don't ever call him that, ever, okay?
I've always wanted to say it.
So he's dead.
Yes.
That is a valuable piece off the board. Unfortunate. Okay. What do you want to know from me?
I mean, what can you tell us? We've got so many questions.
Why don't you just ask things and I can answer them?
Can I make an insight check on how much of this I think is going to get back to the rest of the book club versus how much is it she's going to keep in confidence?
Yeah.
Can I roll an insight for if she missed me?
Yeah.
9.
As far as you can tell, you see this is a very polished woman. She seems a bit disheveled, and the fact that she's been tripping over her words and cutting herself off seems as though she is at least somewhat genuine.
Okay.
18.
Yeah, she missed you.
Aw.
Lem very gingerly pulls out the letter from her brother.
Oh, okay.
What do you know about this?
Have you read it?
I did.
Ruby's read it.
Did you say it out loud?
Uh-huh.
Right, okay. I can halt progress on that.
I told you.
You asked me to read it.
You don't say her name.
I love Lemon. That's such a fun name.
Don't say her name. Also, this is so complicated. You're here now.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
This is a mess.
We picked up a new friend.
This is a mess.
Can you start from the beginning on why it's a mess?
Okay. I am the one who wanted the book in the first place. Because that book is quite useful. It is a research journal. But I don't know how to read it because I am not a wizard, so I needed a wizard. So I sought out someone who would perhaps be ideologically similar to me. So I met Eris. And when I met Eris, I said, well, you're a wizard, and perhaps you've heard of this book that I know of because I'm very old.
You look so young, Mom.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Uh-huh.
Now,
I was going to say the same thing.
it's been a while of planning. Now, I met Eris and we established a rapport where we sought information together, and the information that I did gather from my various resources and assets across the continent, she would review. We eventually found the location of the book, and in doing so, unfortunately crossed paths with our newest asset.
Oh, we know about him.
If you don't like him, why don't you just not work with him or, like, get rid of him?
Because he has a lot of what we need.
And the book was on his property.
It was on his property. We needed him. And now that the book is off his property, we unfortunately still need him because he is based in the remnants of the capital of Vinware. Not a lot we can do about it.
Unfortunate.
You got caught up with the wrong people, Mom.
I just wanted the book.
What did you want to do with the book?
I needed the magical research inside of it. I needed the ability to... Well, first of all, at first I just wanted the fort. The fort came with a wish. Fortunately, someone got there first and used the wish to do something stupid and vague. Because he's an idiot.
Is that why no one can say certain people's names?
Yes.
Oh. I'm learning, though. This is so smart.
So I didn't get that. So I went, well, what's the second most powerful thing? It's the book. So I need the book. Because at least it'll explain the magics and how they were so powerful back then, and perhaps, from what I know, it was a quite unified society, so from an anthropological standpoint, I also wanted that. Saying, how did you all live in unity? Were there people like me then? Were there people like us then?
Have you considered just, like, trying to talk to other political figures?
Well, See, the thing is, also, a little byproduct of the war being sparked between the Bog and Southern Coast is the Bog will get demolished, and I frankly just hate them.
That's so much resources and people that are gonna...
What do you want me to do, blow it up by myself? I need the book to do that.
But how are each of us involved? Like, you were about to say why Lem and Lem's brother maybe were involved?
Mr. Bahadura knew where the book was. So we tried to get it. None of us could get it. So we said, well, maybe the locals know a bit more. We found her brother and said, well, do you know where it is? And he said no. We guided him to it. He couldn't get in. But he knew, based off of basic legend, that to get it needed someone pure of heart and intention or whatever. And he said he knew someone. So we set the whole thing up. I was not a part of this. Granted, I just said, fine, send the girl to get the book. I don't care, just get the book. Somehow that got messed up along the way, and I made an erroneous assumption that if left alone, Delian Bahadura could accomplish anything.
He had a very nice dinner with us.
I have another question.
What?
What's with the town of imprisoned people?
Well, it's quite gone now.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Why?
Well, it's not
You know,
really...
many of them had, like, families and stuff. I think.
So, here's the thing. Right.
You can see how maybe I'm a little bit concerned, considering that a lot of them were
Yes, I do.
residents of
I
the
do.
country that I'm, you know.
Well, we couldn't really send them to prison, and we didn't really want to kill them outright. So I said, let's just put them in a town. I hear people do that when they want their recidivism rates lowered. So I did that. And, well...
A town led by a false hydra that was killing them.
Not led. It just happened to be there. These things happen on the bog. Yeah.
Including people from Eris's own village that she's responsible for.
She has a lot of anger that she's working through.
Sure, and killing people is a good way to work through that, and you agree with that?
I don't necessarily agree with it, but there are necessary evils.
Sure, yeah, and you don't think there should be any consequences for...
There will be consequences.
Yeah, like what about the water monster that got sent on us?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Did you not know about that?
Did it get sent on you specifically?
Yeah, it attacked all of us.
But did it get sent to you?
I think we know who it was for, and they're just
we were with them.
Right. Yes, anything having to do with that boy is not my prerogative. That is not my department. Not me. She makes her own decisions when it comes to that, and I will scold her as much as I like, but that is her son, and I cannot intervene.
Does she love him?
Her son?
For anything other than being a tool?
Well, It's hard to tell.
What do you think?
Not as she should.
Am I a tool?
No.
But I was sent to go meet Mama.
You were. If nothing else, to, well, I was a bit selfish. Were you to absorb that power, it would be yours, no one else's. Not a tool so much as it would be a happy accidental gift if it happened.
So let me get this straight. You wanted this book so bad that you thought you were justified in taking my family away from me.
I did not make that decision. If you recall, I said just get the book.
Yeah, but you involved my brother,
I did.
my parents.
I did not know about them.
You didn't care to know, more like. Do you have any idea what it's like to come back to that?
Your brother involved your parents and you.
Yeah, but you involved him first.
We asked. He answered.
I highly doubt he would have known the ramifications of that.
You may condescend me all you want, but I ask you this, why was he the only one that survived?
Because he was working for you, probably.
He was.
But that's my point. So you saved him, sure, but you killed everyone else. And you left me with no one.
When you work with us, we tell you exactly what is going to happen. Though this was not my job, we tell our outsourced workers exactly the brief. If your parents died, he knew it going in.
Well, that still didn't go to plan, did it? Because I'm alive.
Then your brother wanted you dead.
Well, then I want you dead.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
And why me and not him? Are you blinded by your devotion to someone who wished you dead? Is that it?
Because you don't know him like I do. I don't care what you say. I'm not going to let your words mess with my mind. I'm sorry, Ruby, but I can't stand by and let this happen.
Do you know anything that would make me tell the truth? Anything? A spell?
I think Idney has a scroll for it.
She does have a zone of truth spell.
Yeah.
I knew what hand you the scroll. Cast it.
Lem unwraps it and proceeds to cast it.
The second you cast the spell, you feel the magic wash over the room, and you feel that Cerise Rose chooses to fail.
You're going to make me ask?
Your brother wanted you to die.
Okay, then why?
The same reason we're all doing this. Power and security. Nothing else matters.
So you're telling me that you came to ask the locals about where this book was. You happened to come across my brother and you swayed him from his family so bad that he wanted all of us to die. I have a hard time believing that maybe you don't actually know the truth. And it's the truth that you choose to believe. So where is my brother? Because fine, if he wanted me to die, I want to talk to him myself.
He's in the heart with Mr. Bahadur in his private chambers, sending a letter to bait you so that they can kill you again.
Great. I'd like to see him try.
He will.
Let you notice this whole time, nothing happened, obviously, but Lem's hand was on her hip where the pistol was.
You would see that her eyes tracked it, and she never flinched.
So, why are you doing this now? Like, why are you telling us everything now?
First of all, I have a free moment. They're both preoccupied right now with one of our most valuable assets going missing. Currently, they're both busy. That means I have a bit of time to slip away. And so I slipped away.
But why tell us your plans? I don't understand that.
I'm hoping to, one, find a bit of common ground, and two, warn you, because I don't want my daughter to die in a fight with an imbecile.
The moment you started this, you put everyone you care about at risk.
How was I to know?
How dare you?
How was I to know?
How are you to know?
I was looking for a book.
The moment that you made every single decision along the way, you saw the people that were dying and being put at risk. You can't expect that your family won't be put in there too. No one is immune.
And perhaps I'm not infallible. Sure. I never anticipated to be, and I don't care if I have to get my hands dirty to ensure that the future that my daughter sees is one where she is loved.
Oh, don't you even start, because you want her to see that future or not?
She will.
Oh, are you sure about that?
Yes, I am.
I'm glad you're sure. But things change. And I just hope for you that you never feel what I had to feel. Or any of us.
I won't.
I'm glad you're so certain. Ruby, I don't think we should be here anymore.
Okay. I just don't understand why so much is not going to plan and so many people...
One moment. Ruby, I apologize for raising my voice. I lost my temper and I shouldn't have done that.
Okay.
Okay. Continue.
Good check-in.
I'm so happy to see it. You really care about your daughter. That makes me feel much better about this whole thing. But I just don't understand why, so much is not working, and so many innocent people are being absolutely bulldozed over, and you're still okay with going through with these things, and you're watching Eris do terrible, terrible things to her son, children, other people, and you still are
Continuing to
do it.
She's very persuasive.
Oh, please. You're your own person.
I am my own person. I'm telling you that she's very persuasive.
Can you stop?
Well, I'm here, aren't I?
It's just hurting so many people.
I know, love, I know. And I will do my best to course correct what has happened. I will do my best to ensure that as few people get hurt as possible at this point.
I just don't like it. You said part of it was for me, because that means these people are gone because
They're not gone because of you. It is because I am selfish. That's not your fault. That's not your fault. It began because I wanted to protect you, but anything that has happened as a result of this is not your fault.
Ruby, you don't blame yourself. This was never because of you. It's because she's selfish. You can laugh all you want. And no, it's not true. Because seriously, come on. Look at the way you're making her cry. And you're not even flinching. It's all empty words.
I'm still under the truth spell.
Truth or not.
I do not cry. I do not consider it a weakness that my daughter cries, but I do not cry.
Crying are not fine. And you can tell the truth all you want. What you believe, it's messed up. Point blank. And I come from a pretty messed up place, and even I know that.
I'm sorry that your brother made that decision. I am.
I'm sorry too.
And you can blame me all you want.
I don't
for
blame
it.
you.
How can you help us stop it?
What are we to do?
You said you're going to the heart.
We didn't, but you know that we are.
Be careful. Don't play the games. You do not gamble with money there.
I don't understand why you'd help us.
I'm too far in to do much from my position. It's simply the truth of it. Too many cogs are in motion. The machine is already turning. I cannot, as a singular person from the inside, stop the machinations of the collective. But your wheels are also already turning.
Let me take you off the board. Let me feed on you then.
That would nullify the agreement that they wouldn't go after you. I can't allow that.
They're coming anyway.
But they can't kill you. I'm not losing that insurance. I'm sorry.
Well, just so you know, she has 3 new insurances here, so 4 actually. So.
You and you need to be careful. This one, Eris doesn't want dead. You two need to be careful. I mean it. And that is not a threat.
What about Idony?
Yeah, what the is going on there? Sorry.
Oh my gosh, you cursed.
I said you're all, that's so complicated. You're aware of what? Okay.
We have slowly started to put it together, but Idony has not accepted if that's true or not yet. So we have not accepted if it's true or not yet, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yes, she is. She's been sitting quietly.
Yeah, that's definitely where we're at.
Here's what I'm going to say. I don't know who that is.
Okay.
Therefore, if I am under a truth spell later, then I don't know who that is because it was not explicitly confirmed to me.
Yeah.
Great.
That's one of my new best friends.
From the circus.
From the circus.
Right. Okay.
You'd be so proud though. Never mind. Well, she's been teaching me math. I'm sorry.
That's great. I'm really glad that she's
Ruby
been
is
teaching
very
you.
powerful and she's doing a great job.
I'm
I
certain
made
she is.
trees appear, and and plants talked to me at one point, and Red talked to me at one point, and I'm getting
Wow.
us so off track, and I'm so
It's okay.
sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Is Son of Truth still on?
Yes, it is.
Why did you redact the books?
By the time I had Ruby, some plans were already underway. When I started working with Mr. Bahadura, I realized what I had come across and what I had. Yes, I redacted the books, but that was so that they weren't redacted magically. They would have been redacted no matter what with his imbecilic wish spell. It was also so that when you grew up, because you were already entranced by the books, because your father read them to you, well, so that you wouldn't see that he was rotten. You already loved the love story. I didn't want you to have a rotten hero. And he was, and is.
Why did I have such a different copy than everyone else?
Because that one was written by the actual chronicler and not heavily edited by Mr. Bahadura. Things will be different when told through the lens of the truth.
Did you put anything in the lunch that you brought to Ruby that one day at the bookstore?
Muffins.
Yeah, but like magic.
pastries.
What was the ribbon that Mama broke?
The ribbon, that was a... Yeah, that was so I could scry. But just me, I wanted to keep an eye on you. I was worried. All things considered, it could have been worse.
I just wanted to know.
It wasn't a tracking charm or anything, it was just an anchor point for scrying.
It was more just like we were all kind of guessing and wanted to see.
It was
who
a scrying
right.
anchor point.
Yeah, okay. So I've got to admit, like, I'm not entirely against your point here. Like, I do also agree that everyone should be able to live freely, and it's kind of, you know, I've been raised on that. It's what we're trying to do in Erthul as well, as the reason why some of the Haven cities were created in the first place.
Right.
A jumping off point for that. I just think...
It's a bit slow, is it not?
I just think it could be gone about in a different way, perhaps.
It's a little late for that.
Yeah. Well, I didn't join this equation until recently, so...
Well, guess you were just born.
I never thought of the Haven cities as a curse. To me, I've always been raised that they are a blessing, that we have them at all. So hearing you say that, you know, why should they be confined to those places, it's not something I had thought about, truly. And I do think you are right in that regard. I wish so many people weren't being hurt.
Originally, the plan was less book and more political infiltration, but unfortunately, that didn't work. Because someone took a hard left.
You're going to blame 13-year-old children?
I'm not going to blame the child. I'm just saying that at one point it was attempted and it went wrong because of hormones.
I feel like that's something you see coming, or
We didn't
realize in about a year or two, and then you're like, oh, let's fix this before it gets out of
He was a
hand.
very stoic child.
What?
Didn't really talk.
Anyways, tell her to leave him alone, even though he's dead.
Sure, I'll tell her to leave his corpse alone. Which honestly is a good call, because she would try to find it.
So, then you've got all these ideas. What exactly is the book going to do for you? What's in there? Because Farah knows we don't know.
No one really does. But we have ideas. We can't confirm what's in there. No one's been able to read it.
Oh, you're functioning on all this based on an idea.
Yes,
That is the most insane thing I've ever heard.
it's all I have
It's all you have.
to go off of. Yes.
Wow. You are so lucky that Farah found me, because you're going to wish for safe passage when we're done with you.
I would be careful.
I never said I would do anything to kill you. As you are so aware, that is against my code.
I want you to be very careful.
Why?
Look at me.
I'm looking.
You are lucky that my daughter's in the room.
That doesn't sound like you're changing for the better, Mom.
What a thing to say in front of your kid, huh? What a thing.
What a thing to threaten your friend's mother in front of her.
Once again, never said I'd hurt you.
The threat was implied, please.
You don't know what I'm planning.
You are a child.
I mean, pretty much.
You are.
But you forced a child into this whole thing. So,
I'm sorry your brother decided that. I am. But your reluctance to pin any kind of blame on him shows that you are indeed a child clinging to your brother's shirt sleeves. And I'm sorry for that too.
fine, but is it so wrong to want to see the good in somebody? That
And
you've
yet
known?
you won't see it in me. You refuse to see it in me. But
Because
your
you're-
brother who wants you dead.
One action, one choice.
One choice. It was a compounded string of choices.
Oh, you're finally understanding how you function, aren't you?
How your brother did as well. Both have to be true.
Fine. Fine, you want me to admit that he's bad, that he wants me dead? Whatever, what does it matter to you?
Because you refused before. Because you passed judgment in your glass house. Please. You can be a hero all you want. But I have not said your name, and I could have. And I've bought you time where I could not have.
And I'm still trying to figure that one out. You said that I can be a hero all I want. You say, oh, the wheel's already in motion. And listen, I appreciate all that you're doing for us, answering these questions. But there's still something that is telling me that you still want this all to happen. Because you could be a hero too.
We are all entitled to our own opinions.
I'm sorry, Ruby. There's just no getting through to her.
Do you enjoy this?
Enjoy what?
The narrative you've crafted for yourself, do you enjoy it? Do you enjoy pushing it onto my daughter? Are you having fun, little
I don't think I'm
storyteller?
pushing anything. Everything is right out here laid in front of us. Please tell me what assumptions I'm making. I would love to know.
I've already explained them to you. Throughout the entire conversation, I implored you to cast a truth spell on me.
Right. And we did it.
And what have I been hiding?
I never said you were hiding anything. In fact, it's all out in the open, and I've learned everything I need to know. So forgive me for being upset at you, at my brother, whoever you want to say.
I'm sorry that you're hurting. I am. I'm sorry that you found out this way, and I'm sorry that you're lashing out. I am.
So what can you do to help us fix it? More than words.
I've warned you where I can. I don't know what you want of me other than I will attempt to... First of all, I'm already telling them that Vasilios is dead, going by the name that you know him. I'm already saying that I did not see her. I don't know what else you want from me.
To not continue the plan. Sabotage it.
I don't have the power to do that.
Sabotage it. They clearly need you for
I
part
can't
of
sabotage... Listen,
it. They need you for part of it.
they don't anymore. I am here to moderate their desires. Don't you think they would have just razed part of the bog by now? I have bought time. He wanted to blow it up. I'm sorry that I raised my voice. This is not me being upset with you. I'm upset at the situation.
Me too.
I apologize for raising my voice.
Thank you. Then what should we do next? If you were us,
I would get Lion Bahadur off the board.
what's the secret to that? He's clearly more powerful than all of us. And just you telling him not to hurt me is not going to stop him from hurting everybody, and me included.
He can't fly without his steed. Do not gamble at the casino.
I love you, Mom, but I'm really scared.
I know you are, and I love you too. It's going to be okay. And I'm sorry that I put us in this position. But I will do my best to make it worthwhile.
And I'm going back out there to stop it.
I know.
Before it was just because of everyone getting hurt, but now it's
not your fault.
but it's yours.
It is.
What is the best case scenario outcome for you? What would you like to happen?
I don't know. At this point, I want it done. Get the Lion Bahadur off the board. Check back in with me if I can. I'm not going to fight you.
But you're not going to fight Eris either.
I can't. She has the same weaknesses as any Gorgon. Just bring mirrors. If you must. I wish you wouldn't, but if you must, bring mirrors.
I understand. I'm sorry.
It is what it is. She made her decisions, I made mine.
We were supposed to eat lasagna.
We can still eat lasagna. This is still... I'm such a terrible host.
This is my room.
It's a beautiful
lovely
room,
room.
Ruby.
It's a lovely corset. It's new.
Yeah, my friend whose name you don't know picked it out.
See, I need just awkwardly. Nice to meet you, ma'am. Okay.
I don't blame her for her past relations. I don't blame you for yours. It's what you choose next.
I know. Thank you. Now, this all being said, I was never here.
No, you weren't.
Nope.
I was scouting the area after the flare went up, and I couldn't find anything.
So they were sending you.
Well, they weren't. I said I had free time and I had to take it.
But we were already gone.
You were already gone. Shame, that. I should have come earlier, but I just got tied up with work.
The lion is in the heart.
Yes.
With her brother.
Yes.
Where is Eris?
Currently in Denfere, moonlighting at my manor.
This isn't your manor?
Well, I have two deer.
Oh, I was wondering where you went.
It is their
She
summer
doesn't
home.
like Theramine. It's a beautiful city.
She enjoys Theramine. She doesn't love that it's just
every
choose to be
single different person shoved into one city.
Have you been to Ethel recently?
I have not. No, it's quite bright.
Well, everyone lives there. There's no haven, nothing.
After all this, we will go.
All right. Shame that he died.
Yeah, I'm
Actually,
quite
I think I'll go
heartbroken
to
over it.
Erthul right now and see where he died
Yes.
permanently.
Yep. He
Great.
was killed by the future king of Ethel.
Shame.
Definitely wasn't
On
me
the
with
beach,
your
and the body was
sword.
taken
Sorry.
care of.
Really? Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't be sorry.
It worked though.
It's great. That's great.
Hey, I'm also upset, alright?
Okay, we're all upset.
sorry.
Is there anything else you need from me?
Is there anything else that you think you should tell us?
What can you arm us with? I know there's stuff hidden in this house I'm not allowed to see. What's in the basement?
Well, maybe don't go there.
I did say something about that.
Basement.
What's
Because remember, he said don't go down there.
I've never been allowed down there.
Oh.
Is there anything we can use to win down there?
I don't know. No.
Why didn't you teach her how to swim? I feel like that's important.
She doesn't have to breathe.
What? Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I want to be a
But
good
then,
swimmer.
if you sink to the bottom, how do you get back up?
Doggy paddle.
Okay, sure.
Why wasn't I allowed outside?
When the people you work with have eyes everywhere, it's better not to have any weaknesses. Basically, the story Lion told about his hypothetical fake children, which he told me about, by the way. Why did he make up kids?
I knew they
Ask
were
her if
fake.
they were. I didn't want to ask if she was a mom.
Ooh, yeah.
What? He said what?
We didn't want to freak you out more.
He said what?
He said you had 2 kids.
No!
You would hate the names.
Ugh.
Camilla and Dragon.
I would. That's disgusting. That's asking your kid to get bullied. That's not fair.
Camilla could get
Camilla's
away with
fine,
it.
actually.
She could get
That's
away
fine.
with it.
Ragging by.
If the name
Bahadura is
Bahadura wasn't
pretty bad.
associated with so much like, like
Stuff.
like people enjoy, like people know that name, they respect that name.
Respected.
The mass public still
Right now,
does.
yeah.
How bad is it if we just stop being like, he's evil?
You would need proof. I would say. Do any of you know the spell Magic Mouth?
I could know it eventually.
Right. Get a confession out of him. Record it. Any way you can.
Excellent.
I'm so sorry. I think Adney could probably get it out of him.
Great, even better.
See, she rolls her shoulders back. I know the spell.
Awesome.
Wonderful.
So now we have a plan.
And you have a powerful diplomat to back up your
Claim?
claim.
I guess so. I mean, to be fair, if I say, hey guys, it's me.
His wife, that's
Look
true.
at this scar on my neck.
That's a good point too. Hey, if we do put an end to all of this, I would be more than happy to discuss like an actual good way of putting forth,
Sure. Right.
the things that you are looking
If you
at.
don't put your heart and faith in it, it's not going to come true. So please believe it.
Okay.
She's right about that.
All right.
And apologize to Lem.
I'm sorry, Lem.
Thank you.
She means it in this cone thing.
I know she does, but actions speak louder than words.
And she's going to prove it.
Then I'll accept your apology.
Thank you.
I just want to know you're good.
I would not have come here if I wasn't. And I know this would not help. I know this won't help. But if I wanted anyone here dead, you would be.
Thanks, Mom.
You're not. And that's...
Not yet.
You won't be.
I want to know that. I want to hope that I will be someday.
Those are my actions. I've not attacked you. It would be easy, and I haven't. It's what I can offer.
The information has been very helpful. We are appreciative. In your own home as well, so thank you.
This is my turf.
It is.
In your own home.
Please, the lady of the house has spoken.
Ruby.
That's what Pa says, too.
It's true. Well, I'm going to go lie to my partner. Have a wonderful night, everyone.
I'm not reading into that part.
They're not invited to the wedding.
I'm sorry.
You don't need to be sorry, Ruby.
I do, though.
No, you don't. I'm serious. Look at me. It's okay.
Are you okay?
No.
Are you gonna be okay?
I don't know.
We can fix what we can.
It's okay. I think I knew.
And
Deep
hey,
down.
after all this, your parents are rescuable.
I'm not counting on that right now.
If they
But
are
when
still
we
there
get
and
there-
intact, they are still rescuable.
Even if they're not intact, there's some magic in the world that can help.
We're really good at crafting.
I know. I've spent a lot of my life hoping for things that don't work out, so I'm just gonna cross that bridge when we get
Let
to
us
it,
be your
okay?
hope. That's what we're here
We'll
for.
see, okay?
You're always gonna have us living, okay?
I know, but right
I didn't
now,
go with her. I'm here with you.
I know, and that means more than you could know, but right now, I also want to focus on you.
Oh, that's okay. I'm feeling great.
Do you want to just talk about it later?
Yeah.
Do you want a little time?
I think we should all.
I'm running out of tissue. Continue, sorry.
I think we should all go back to the caravan.
Can we at least take the lasagna to go?
We can take the
We
lasagna
can go
to
eat
go.
dinner.
He worked hard on it.
We have at least an hour. We can go eat.
We can
Oh,
get.
we have a whole 10, 15 minutes until the episode's
An
over.
hour
we can
in-game.
we can grab the lasagna. We can eat it in the caravan. So Lemon can hang out with Rye. You get your home cooked lasagna, and we all get to chill with the information we've learned.
And I've always found dinners better on the go.
Maybe we could go have like appetizers with your father, so you get to spend a little
He
time
would
with
like
him,
that.
and then we'll leave.
Little wine. He likes to tell the stories of all the hearts on his sleeves because he says that I'm his heart and I made them.
Oh,
Sorry, that was a lot, guys.
It's okay.
can I give you a hug? Eric's gonna give a big hug. Just hold your head.
Zimra will.
She's got your leg.
You got the leg. I got the head.
Yeah?
It's a stack.
Oh wait. Oh no.
They broke one of them things.
It's a stack.
He's right here. He can hold the broken tissue.
He helped.
He's helping.
Aini takes her sleeve and she starts just gently dabbing.
I need to make her an emotional support identity. That'll be next.
Hey, now feels like the right time. I know I already gave Lemon hers, but I made everybody a friendship bracelet. They're made from Boston Eris's fabric, but I can weave in more if you guys want. Like Lem's is special because it also has a piece of her original outfit.
Maybe you could take some fabric from your stuff too?
Yeah, while we're here, and I can weave that in too. They're braided, so we can keep adding to them, and they can get like thicker. You know what I mean? So like we can add stuff for each of us. Yeah. But I thought that you guys were a good start.
That's a lovely idea.
Okay.
Okay. That's really nice. Do you want to go ahead, head downstairs? Are you feeling okay to do that? Okay, let's go.
Is there anything else you wanted to get from your belongings while we're here?
Now's the time.
Oh, Red, whatever else you wanted to get. Is Red still just up there?
Red is perched on the ceiling light and is like,
Red had popcorn.
Red went.
He found popcorn and was like,
Waka.
Red was like flipping around, and then my mom appeared, and he just went,
no.
we should have asked her what the heck was up with Red.
Well,
maybe my dad will know.
waka waka.
But yeah, whatever
That
Red
poor
wants to
man.
collect, because Red can pick some good pieces of fabric for the bracelets too.
Someone get him a wife that loves him.
Red picked up a few fabric scraps.
He has the clubs.
With that, you'd all head downstairs. I'd say you were able to put yourself together enough that your father is not suspicious. He's also just so focused on having made a full lasagna. And also you walk in, there's sliced sourdough with whipped butter.
You wanted to know what sorry, my emotional Diet Coke. You wanted to know what sourdough was. Sorry, I forgot to hide it off screen.
So
I promise it's not sour and dough. It's just like, why is it called that?
Because it starts a little sour in terms of like the dough and the mix. You'll like it, I promise.
It's good.
And do you prefer
it's
things
food.
sweeter?
I prefer things any way you recommend.
All right, here.
I'm what you'd call a foodie now.
Okay, I'm gonna cut this in half. Half of it's gonna be garlic butter, and then the other half's gonna be honey butter. You can decide what you like. Cuts in half.
Ariana loves both.
Yeah, gives you both.
Yeah. It's like that scene in Ratatouille with like the mixing of the flavors. And she's like, oh man, I cannot wait to go home and introduce so much food to everyone over there.
You can open a restaurant.
Ooh. And you can have dancing performances, like a
Lemon's
stage.
Kitchen.
Level
You can invite
20 lemon who?
dancers to come perform there.
They can have a residency.
Yeah, you
I
can
learned
invite
that at the
them.
circus.
Oh, we won't be coming back to this.
You see this man, he has the table fully set, and there are little napkins, and they're folded.
stopped to say hello to him.
She said she did.
She stopped down for a second, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
I
she
know
took.
that
You see, there's a little corner missing from lasagna.
Oh, she took some. She does love your cooking.
She does.
We had a very intense conversation, but I
Yeah.
think she sees me as more of an equal now.
Hey, I'm proud of you. Did you establish boundaries?
Shoot.
Always
Think she'll
next
come
time.
back?
Well, always next time. That's
Yeah.
okay. Even just kind of standing up a little bit for yourself is great in my book.
So were you like born into the Rose title?
Yes, I
or-
was.
Cool. And what do you do?
I own land.
Yeah. Awesome.
I cook.
That's very good.
It's
He's
nice.
in charge of so much of the North Forest. That's why when we were coming here, I was like, well, I couldn't find my house because it's just a small piece on the big piece that is like the what we're in charge of. But like in charge of
Great
is so
town.
Thank you.
We
Appreciate it.
visited.
Yeah, did you like it?
I liked it during the day.
It can be a little bit rowdy during the night.
I liked it during the night.
Very fun during the night.
Well,
We have to wait. Did we leave the other can with Mama, or does Adney still have it?
I believe we gave it to Mama.
Never mind.
give it to Mama, yeah.
Well, hey, I know they can do that, but I also take out another piece of the paper bird. Hey, you can use this.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. I said this before, but you know, it's got a little more words than a sending, so you can share a little bit more. And if you ever want to use one for him, you can use one too. And then we can like send another one in there, so it's like he has extra paper. You know what I mean?
That's so smart.
That's awful sweet of you.
That's like a you can reply to this message.
right.
I'm learning.
Did you make those?
Did I? No, I just was giving them.
Very cool.
Given them by
See, he's turned.
Where
He's turned, and you probably it was you stole them.
I guess I made them.
He's packing things into Tupperware.
Thank you.
I have a few servings, so here you can have. It reheats really well.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you.
And then this is a friendship bracelet I made with a lot of fabrics from all of us.
Oh,
I want you to have one too.
That's really sweet of you. Thank you. Well, it was a pleasure meeting y'all, and I hope your next visit can be for a little longer.
Thank you.
I'll try not to be gone as long.
Thank you. Well, y'all travel safe, and I will see you when I see you. I'll be here.
He gets an invite to the next ball.
With that, I assume you all leave the Rose Estate and travel back to the caravan. If there's nothing else you want to discuss, you're free to have a nice rest. Yep, you conking out. I'd say Idney probably just holds your hand while you go to sleep, because she does not have to sleep. She trances, so she's crisscross applesauce next to you. To just
Ruby immediately conks the out.
give a little squeeze.
We don't have to do it again, but I basically send Mama the same message, just knowing, like, again, that we're thinking of her. I'm gonna keep checking in, see how she's doing.
Similar tired response. With that, you all are traveling.
Yippee!
So as you travel, you have a few days where you are all free to talk amongst yourselves. I think that you get to know each other a little bit better than before. You get to settle in to a lot of the information that has been plaguing you. Eris, 2 nights after you depart the Rose Estate, you fall to rest. And as you do, you have a vertiginous feeling overtake you that makes you almost rock in place. Though not you, some other body that you inhabit, not quite corporeal, not quite real, that in-between state that dreams take you to. And as that settles into you, molten in your bones, you hear a voice.
Would you like to explain why you killed my son?
I tried to save your son.
That's right. I had to save him from himself, and so I did what I had to do. How sad.
I think we both know who's responsible for the state he's in. And it's not me.
You see your vision clears a bit. And in front of you is a very tall woman. White snakes cascading down her all the way to her waist.
You see that though she is blindfolded, she sees you. A snake cocks its head.
Though he's gone, you are still useful. It is unfortunate what happened. I hated to lose him, but I cannot feel him anymore. Does it hurt you?
For him to be gone, it is the most painful thing I've ever felt.
So many times I wondered why my son worshipped you like you were his god. So many times I wondered why he showed you so much affection when he showed me none. Why you were everything and more to him. When you mistreated him and he ran back to you like an abused dog. Kicked puppy. Over and over again you showed him scorn and still he ran back. Oh, how it hurt me.
I'm going to spend the rest of my life making that up to him in any way I can. What I don't understand...
You're going to make it up to him? Gotcha.
Yeah.
I believe in the god Oseros and followers of the like. Do not believe that life ends on this mortal realm. I know he will be with me wherever I am, as he always has been.
Keep backpedaling, little birdie. You've told me everything.
I don't understand why. You speak of me treating him poorly and he kept running back. I must have done something right. I don't understand why you keep doing all that you are, knowing how much it hurts him.
You know, I admire you in a way. For all that I mistreated him, I could never make him love me, and yet you mistreated him and you made him love you.
Mine was an accident.
But you still did it.
And I'm making up for it. At least trying.
I wish I could have made him love me.
Do you? Because
Yes.
constantly everything you've done to him was just mind control and hurt with both physical, mental actions, just turning him into something he did not wish to be, so much so that he scorns his own name. Why would you wish for someone who you purposely hurt so bad time and time again to love you? To make you feel what? Like a god yourself?
Because, Reese, love makes fools of all of us, but it also delivers us the strongest conviction. I've known many people who will swallow any rhetoric you give them out of love and devotion. They'll listen to anything you tell them.
He is a dead end for you. Leave him alone.
Thank you for your cooperation. I enjoy our talk.
And one more thing. I knew you knew who I was when you tried to kill me, so that's a load of
What? Well, Reese, it was wonderful speaking with you. I enjoy our talks, as I said. I assume if I cannot feel him anymore, if I cannot find him, I know where to find him now. Thank you. What a good boy you are. I wish he was half as obedient as you. Sweet dreams, please.
not speaking to her anymore.
And with that, the dream closes. And that's where we're gonna call today's session.
Thank you so much for joining us for this episode of StillHearth. If you want to talk about anything, because boy howdy was this a lore episode, meet us in our Patreon-only Discord. Like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel. Bye.
Guys, every time I tell one of you guys to be careful about stuff, I'm like so good about it. And I'm like, no, don't say that. The second I have to talk about Voss, it's like,
Cut the cameras.
When she